Well, hello and welcome back to yet another incredible video. And guess what? I'm doing another collaboration with the girls. And the girls being Ivy Dolled, Joyful Designs, and the Creole Crafter. And guess what makes this even more special? We've got a new writer. That's right, we've got a new writer on the team. And that is At Home with Kay. She is not new to the DIY crafting world, but she's new to our little collaboration. So let's make sure to say welcome to Kay in the comments for joining us. I cannot wait to see what these ladies produce. So basically what we're doing today is we are making pizza pan DIYs. Now I know you've seen some pizza pan DIYs in the past, but I can almost promise you that what I'm about to show you is not something that you have seen before. So let's get into it. You would have seen me go out and spray paint all of my pans. I am using both the round pizza pans and the rectangular pizza pans because yes, we make, as you guys probably know from watching our food videos, pizzas from scratch, and we do sometimes do rectangular pizzas, specifically when we are doing non-traditional pizzas or when we are doing pizzas with lots of toppings. So I will be using one rectangular pizza pan for this collab as well. But hey, let me know in the comments, have you had a rectangular pizza pan before? Or do you think that these are indeed considered pizza pans, or do you think only the round ones are pizza pans? Let me know in the comments. I know the jury's still out. Okay, so let's jump into DIY number one. And this one I really love because I get to use two of my favorite hacks. And that is those really cool placemats that you can get for like $2 or something from Walmart. They make great stencils and you can keep using them over and over and over again. You can keep spray painting them as many times as you want. And then I'm also going to use some of those headbands that you guys know I like to use from the Dollar Tree. I've used these as basket handles in the past. And today I'm going to be using them as handles for my little serving tray here. So let's watch as this comes together. So I basically take that Walmart placemat and I cut it down to the size that fits my pizza pan. And then I go outside and I take this kind of aqua blue. I'm not sure what the exact color is, but it's kind of aqua, which you guys know I'm into that kind of retro green, retro blues right now. And I just go ahead and spray paint that pattern down. So once my spray paint dries, I go ahead and I bring it in, and this is where my headbands kind of come into play. And they are obviously longer, if you will, or bigger than what I need. So I go ahead and cut them down, and then I go ahead and glue them to the sides of my pizza pan. And that's pretty much it, except I did want to do a little bit of an embellishment, so I did add some jute rope that I had, some jute twine is more like it, around where the headband connects with the pizza pan, just to give it a little something extra, you know what I'm saying? But these headbands I used as is, they were perfect for what I was trying to go for. Lastly, I just kind of distress this, and this will be a theme throughout all of my pieces because I kind of just like that weathered look. Like, say I picked this pan up from some sort of really cool antique store. So that's the look I'm going for. Okay, so for DIY number two, I also use spray paint as a technique to just kind of give me a nice little decoration in the center of this tray. And I am using a rectangular pizza pan for this. And I got a bag of stencils. I want to say these were from Amazon. If I figure it out, I will link them for you guys, but they were beautiful. And I used a textured spray paint, and then I came through with that same aqua blue and made just like a beautiful square right in the middle of my pizza pan. I also used that same spray paint effect on two handles that I just had in my stash. Once everything had dried, I brought it in and I added a couple of beads on the four corners just for some feet, and then I glued down my handles. Lastly, I gave it a little bit of a distress with Waverly Antique Wax, which you will see on almost all of the pieces in this video. Well, okay, I want to just take a hot second and just say thank you to the ladies that I am collaborating with and fill you guys in on what I love about each and every one of them. So Donna from the Creole Crafter, I told you guys her voice is so relaxing. And on our last collab, which was using those rectangular chargers from the Dollar Tree, she hit it out of the park, in my personal opinion, with this charger that she painted black and then added some greenery rub-on transfers with. I just loved the contrast of this. I thought it was amazing. So Melinda from IB Dolled, this woman is the arrangement. She's where I'm trying to go in my life for floral arrangements. And I loved what she did in our last collab as well. She made this beautiful arrangement utilizing that rectangular charger. And Joy from Joyful Designs, whom I love. I don't know who named her, but they meant every last letter in her name. And again, she brings things to the table that I've never seen anybody do. In the last collab, she used those rectangular chargers to build a 3-tiered shelf. Like, get out of here with that. Make sure to check her out. And also, I will be linking everybody's videos in the comment box. And Kay, the newcomer to our little crafting circle. And I love Kay's work. Specifically, I love the work that Kay does with painting and clay. And here's just a little example of what she brings to the table, and it is incredible. And I am so glad to be collaborating with her this time around. Okay, so moving into DIY number 3, and I'm in a toss-up as to whether or not this one is my favorite. But if you guys have seen any of my previous videos, you know that I love to make a basket. And I certainly love to use the nautical rope from the Dollar Tree in which to do so. So I'm making a basket. And this basket's going to be really cool. I don't know if you guys are kind of sensing a theme, but I'm doing a little bit of summer entertaining kind of wear. That's what I've chosen to do for my part of the collab. So basically, I just take one of those pizza pans that we spray painted white, and then I take some of those pre-stained tumbling tower blocks, and I just kind of glue them down around the rim of my pizza pan. Okay, so once I have all of my blocks glued around my perimeter, I just go ahead and I start gluing down my nautical rope. And I'm just using those blocks as kind of a buttress, if you will, so that I can get these to kind of keep the shape as I wrap it all the way around. So once I have my nautical rope kind of wrapped around a couple of times to give me just a little bit of lift, I go back through with some of that jute rope that they sell at the Dollar Tree, and I just do one line, like basically right at the top. And this was just purely just what I wanted to do as decoration. Okay, so now that we have the bottom of our basket, I really wanted to make a top. So I'm using another one of those pizza pans, the round ones that I spray painted white, and I'm going to add some jute cord to the top, but not before I use one of those napkin rings, that's right, from the Dollar Tree, to create a handle. And also you would see that I added in some of that jute rope, again, just to give it a little bit of a decorative touch. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys a quick little hack that I use specifically when I am doing smaller barbecues. Is I like to create just little packages, if you will, where everybody's serverware is in it. So they have a plate, they have some silverware, and a napkin. And I also like to include this inside of a gallon bag so that if there's any leftovers, if they want to take one of them plates home, that they already have kind of a little baggie that they can do so with. Just a little tip, hack, whatever you want to call it, as we get into summer entertaining season. Okay, so another tip slash hack I'm going to share with you guys pertains to how I do my florals. I usually keep glassware and whatnot around the house anyway, so I use those because they're quick, easy, and small. And I'm going to be using some florals that I picked up from Walmart. I think I got this whole pick for like $3, and then a little calla lily stem that I already had in my stash. And then I'm going to be using something that might be a little bit of a shocker for you guys, but that is fresh herbs, okay? And the reason that I'm using these is, one, they're inexpensive, and two, when I use artificial flowers, I still want there to be that kind of aroma and that air of freshness, and these herbs allow us to do that. They also serve a dual purpose because the particular herbs that I'm using are designed, I'm about to tell you guys something, they are designed to keep flies and mosquitoes away. It is known that things like rosemary and cilantro will keep flies and mosquitoes away. So again, when you are putting your table setting together and thinking about your florals, think about including fresh herbs. Again, they're very inexpensive, anywhere from 60 cents to $1 for a whole bundle of these, and they have that dual purpose. So I did a very simple tablescape, simple and classic, and I feel like it really showed off the pieces that we DIY'd today. Obviously a little bit of that iced tea with some lemon because that is a summer staple, a couple of little pastries, and that's it. In addition to that, I did put those plate settings, if you will, inside of our little basket because I thought that that was a perfect place to store these. Let me know in the comments if you guys will be giving some of these DIYs a try and using them during your summer entertaining season. Okay, so I know you guys thought that 3 DIYs was enough, but it is not. I am not going to leave this collaboration without giving you guys a lighting piece. I am the lamp queen after all. So let's get into this one. Okay, so what you'll see me do is take a kind of a wood cutout, a big round wood cutout that I got from Temu last year. I'll try to link it below if I can still find it. And I basically just add some tumbling tower blocks glued down all around the edge of that circle. Okay, so once my blocks are down, I go back in with some fairy lights that I got from Walmart, and I basically just add these to the blocks and just kind of go all around in a circle, and I think I wound up going around at least twice, the circle twice. So once my lights are on, I go ahead and add a little bit of hot glue to my tumbling tower blocks and then connect that round piece to my pizza pan. Okay, so the last things I do just to give this again a little bit of flair is I add some greenery that I had to cover up that little hole, and then I also came through and distressed it with just a little bit of Waverly Antique Wax. Okay, so as my girl Joy once said, stop it, run all the way to North Carolina and back. This turned out incredibly. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody do this with a pizza pan before. Comment if you have, but I love this. It's beautiful as is, but when the light pops on, stunning. I don't know. Let me know which one of these DIYs you guys loved. Obviously, the entertaining pieces were just beautiful, and I loved those as well, but this lighting piece, it's got me in a chokehold too. Okay, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and again, I will link in the comment box the videos from the other ladies. I loved each and every one of these, but let me know which one is your favorite. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We truly do appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to go ahead and do so right now so you guys don't miss out. And as always, know that you can come back, hang out, and be okay with us.